The title's not clickbait. I was an actor in Cinderella, just not that Cinderella. So, judging by the title and my little introduction, you can assume that we are watching Cinderella 2015 version live action. To go a little bit deeper into the title, I have mentioned it a few times on the channel, but I am a professional musical theater artist. Back in October of 2019, I had the opportunity to be a part of a regional production of Cinderella, the musical, the Rodgers and Hammerstein version. In the production, I got to play one of the leads, Sebastian. The role was not a part of the original animation film or the live action film, but it was created for the stage production to serve as another influence on the prince. Sebastian is kind of like the older mentor towards the prince, trying to stray him back towards marrying someone that he deems more capable of his family lineage and not some commoner like Ella. And more about the production, it was really amazing. We got the chance to go down to Virginia Beach, and we were working with Virginia Musical Theater. That's the name of the company that I was a part of. We performed to a 1,200-seat house, 4 nights. We had 3 weeks of rehearsal. We had a bunch of different people coming from different avenues of life. We had people local to that area. We had people like me who were traveling from different parts of the country to that area for the production. We had AEA members, and then also we had former Broadway actors a part of that production. It was really magical. I enjoyed every single part of it, and it's ironic that I did the production and I got to be one of the leads in the show, and I have not actually seen the live action remake of the movie, but I thought what better chance to remedy that than here on the channel. So before we get into it, I'll show a few pictures of me in the production. It was a lot of fun, so thought you guys might enjoy these. And without further ado, let's just get right into this. I think I forgot to preface this, but I have seen the original animated film, so it's not quite as bad as you think, but I've just never gotten the chance to sit down and watch the 2015 version.
Oh, Guska, you're a house mouse, not a garden mouse. Isn't he, Jacqueline?
Imagine being that person that has to classify whether the mouse is a house mouse or a garden mouse.
Oh, yeah.
Pure innocence.
Where are my girls? My beautiful girls!
Papa, welcome home!
You always know it's just going to end in tragedy whenever you have such a happy opening. All good things can't stay for a while.
Look, Maya's dancing!
Now that does bring back memories of the show. We had to do so much waltzing in that show. I never thought I would get it out of my system.
Of course, I forgive you.
Where if this movie tries to pull an up on me right now, it's not going to happen. I'm not allowing it.
She'll merely be your stepmother, and you'll have 2 lovely sisters to keep you company.
Insert the broads. Here they come. Oh, I hate this. I hate that they're making it like such a beautiful, dramatic entrance. The score is swelling. The birds are chirping. The sun is shining. And in comes these little hooligans that want to ruin everything.
And she, too, had known grief, but she wore it wonderfully well.
Oh, God. It's Kate Blanchett.
You did not say your daughter was so beautiful.
Well, she takes after
Her mother.
She said, watch yourself. We promise not to speak of them.
Ella's stepmother, high-spirited lady that she was, set out to restore life and laughter to the house.
Laughter is right, yes.
What? Yes, what do you think you're up to, Lucifer?
What do you think I'm up to? I'm smelling out my dinner.
We ladies must help one another.
How do you know that they're ladies?
And your mother's here too, though you see her not. She's at the very heart of this place.
I like that they actually set that up, and she doesn't just come in already evil for no reason to be evil other than being evil.
Remember the lace! I simply must have it! And my parasol! For my complexion!
Would you like me to break some gold back too, you little greedy bugaloos? Imagine being that color coordinated. That just looks exhausting. I know that this isn't the musical adaptation of the material, but this is not what I signed up for.
Do shut up.
Thank you.
It's your father, miss. He took ill on the road. He's passed on, miss.
Oh, that's just tragic.
We're ruined. How will we live?
I love that that's the first thing that goes through your head. Beautiful human being, just beautiful. See, now this could be our live action version of Ratatouille, and I would be here for it.
Ella, what's that on your face?
It's ash from the fireplace. I've got a new name for her. Cinderella.
Oh, so that's how the name comes into place here. Okay, I get it. It's very mean-spirited, but it's kind of clever.
Wouldn't you prefer to eat when all the work is done, Ella? Or should I say Cinderella?
Actually, I would like you out of my house.
Creature of ash and toil.
So that would be my first instinct too, is like if I was being distreated like that after both my parents are gone and nothing is tying me to that place anymore, I would just leave. Like, you all can't keep me here. I'm not your slave. Did they just headbutt each other? That's so sad.
A ball for the people. And a princess for the prince.
Sounds like a step in the right direction, if you ask me.
We didn't ask you.
I think we all want to ask him.
I am literally on the ground. Sorry. Actually, this is a very good angle for you. Great nostrils. Could I have a longer brush?
Actually, I like where I've ended up. Give me a longer brush.
That's it.
Man, that's me when I try to put on my pants in the morning. She's so pretty. Ugh, I hate what's about to happen next.
The shoulder's frayed. Oh, it's falling to bits.
It's a ridiculous old-fashioned joke.
Now mark my words. You shall not go to the ball.
There is a special place in hell for people like you.
I said I'd have courage, but I don't. Not anymore.
Literally the most pure and innocent person of all time, and it's heartbreaking to see.
I'm your hairy dog father. I mean, fairy godmother.
I prefer Harry Godfather. That is iconic. The pumpkin carriage. Another tidbit about the show, this little part in the show was so technically driven because we had a pull-away dress and we got it right every single time, but our Ella was a trooper getting this thing on and off. I would be quaking if Helen Bonham Carter was my fairy godmother. It really must be a small kingdom because if the king or the prince invited the entire kingdom to come and try to win his hand, like anyone, how many people are in that kingdom? You know you got something when the entire ball stops to look at you.
It would give me the greatest pleasure if you would do me the honor of letting me lead you through this. The first
Dance.
Actually, he meant to say sandwiches. Well, butter me up like toast, because these two are two peas.
Who is she?
I have no idea.
There's so much said in these shots without having to say a word, and I love that. That's storytelling.
Your name's not really Kit.
Oh, certainly it is. And my father still calls me that when he's especially unpeeved at me.
What a wonderful word. I've missed using that. Just imagine just getting to go up to someone and saying, I'm so peeved with you.
Dan, can you at least tell me your name?
My name is...
I'm out of time!
Really hard.
Oh, imagine hitting your head on marble.
You had to go and choose that one, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh. They send the entire army after that carriage?
What we need is right before us. And we need only have courage and be kind to see it.
Just break my heart. It's fine.
Are you looking for this?
You just had to stick your big old nose in it once again, didn't you? You couldn't just let her be happy.
But if she's not found, then for the good of the kingdom, you must marry the Princess Shelina, for the good of the kingdom.
Even though this isn't the Sebastian role, basically that's what I was like in the show. So, yeah.
Can I try the other foot?
I don't think so.
I don't think that works. It really doesn't. So the real heroes of this movie are the mice.
Do you hear that, Your Grace? There is no other maiden in your house?
I trust the lady. We're leaving.
Grand Duke.
Get caught, bitch!
I forbid you to do this.
And I forbid you to forbid her.
I am her mother.
You have never been,
Ooh. Oh.
and you never will be my mother.
Now that is the perfect irony. At the end of the day, she ends up in the attic.
I forgive you.
Final little even after all that, still says I forgive you.
My queen.
My kid.
Oh, she says my kid. Oh, that's so sweet. All right, so that was the live action remake of Cinderella. I thought that was absolutely adorable. It brought back a lot of great memories for me from when I did the production. The stories they vary a little bit, but for the most part they stay the same. But I really loved that. I thought the performances were great. The cinematography was beautiful, and I loved the set decoration and the costumes and everything involved with adding all those little elements to make it a greater overall whole. I thought each one played a big role in making it the cohesive piece that it was. I really have no critiques for it. I thought it was very good and very interesting. The only thing I wish I could have seen maybe was the Duke getting expelled from the kingdom when he was caught after the king goes undercover to make sure that they're doing what they say they're going to be doing. I wish that we could have seen that one little moment of him expelling him, but also that coincides with the message of all it takes is courage and a little bit of kindness. So their way of saying they just left on their own might have been the kind way to go about it. I don't know. If you like what you saw here today and you want to see more, if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that like button, I would truly appreciate it. If you want to see more of me doing movies that I've done the stage versions of in my career as a musical theater artist, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd be more than happy to. I can show more pictures of me goofing around up on stage and doing what I love to do. But besides all that, I'll Cinderella you in another one.